Another game, another disappointing performance for Real Madrid, and I have a lot of mixed feelings about this game. Man City just beat us 2-1 at the Santiago Bernabeu, and this is the second straight loss we have had in the last two games at home. And this is not looking good, man, especially for the coach Xabi Alonso. The build up to this game was mainly about the coach from a Madrid perspective. It was said that the board held a meeting after the Celta Vigo loss at the Bernabeu last weekend. So it was definitely going to be talked about a lot what the future holds for Xabi Alonso. And for me, like I said, I have mixed feelings about the performance today. Firstly, I think with the Kylian Mbappe in this team, with the way we played, I don't think we lose, man. I don't think we lose. But we are not just going to sit here and yap about injuries because it happens to everybody. Man City probably have one or two players missing out. But because Kylian Mbappe has been the main scorer, the goal machine, like he has scored basically 60% of Real Madrid goals all season, it was always going to be a problem. And I would say I saw a good show in the first half, but I think we just couldn't defend. We just couldn't defend. The two goals from Manchester City are totally avoidable goals. I think Thibaut Courtois could have done better there, but you can't really blame him. If there's anybody that's going to slip up in this team and will be fine, it's Thibaut Courtois because he has been like the mainstay, the guy that has showed up every single time. He kept us in this game literally for more than half of the match. He saved a lot of good chances for Man City, and at the end of the day, I'm just gonna reserve my take on Xabi Alonso until the end of this video because it's hard for me to really express this. And it's not a good time for us altogether. But the game started strongly for us. I would say Real Madrid looked good at the first half. In the first half, we looked better than Man City for a large part of the first half, but we just couldn't defend because the only few times they actually tested our defense, we fell. We couldn't hold Rudiger with a silly mistake there. Courtois could have done better, but it's 2-1. We still had 45 minutes to put a goal at the back of the net against Man City, and we couldn't. We couldn't, and it has shown a level of um, how much we've dropped from a typical team that could score from anywhere across the pitch to a team that's totally dependent on Mbappe. Because look at this game. There's only one explanation. We had good chances. And this game showed us why we need a traditional number 9. Because the way Gonzalo moved in this game helped Rodrigo and Vinicius create space for themselves to the 1v1s against the fullbacks. Endrick entered into the game. He also had chances inside of the box because there was a presence there. And it's so sad, man, because literally, I don't think Xabi Alonso is going to stay. I don't think he should stay. I already said that. I don't think he should stay because he has lost a lot of control on this team, in the dressing room, on the pitch. Seems like no player seems to listen to Xabi Alonso when he gives instruction, and it is a bad sign. It is a bad sign. He did a lot of amazing things early on when he was managing the season. We had good results. Definitely, I complained about the lack of chances when we had the ball, but at the end of the day, as a Real Madrid coach, what you have to do is to win. And as long as you continue winning, I don't have a say. Nobody can come up to you and say, bro, what's up? Because you are doing your job. But we have had a slip for the past month or so, and it's looking disastrous, man, because I don't think he can change a lot about this team, about what is going wrong. I don't think he can win back this dressing room. I don't think he's that experienced to do that a lot. And it's so sad because right now I feel he has done his best, man. He has done his best. How much his skill and his ability can carry, he has done. But I'd say it's 60% his fault. of how this team looks today, because he's literally the manager. Aside from him being the person to take the blame, he's literally at fault today. But I'm gonna give credit to Man City for showing up, man. They just didn't have to do much. They just had to keep the ball well, took their chances, and that was all. That was all. We couldn't bite, and it was so amazing to see some players step up, man. Rodrigo has literally gone for a 32 goal drought from March this year. He hasn't scored a goal for Real Madrid till today, and it was amazing to see him perform today. It was great trust from the manager, and he repaid the effort. He continues his great run of performance against Man City, and it's so sad that players like this has failed to be consistent under Xabi Alonso. And I know under Xabi Alonso, he and some other players like this have failed. Vinicius has gone like 12 games without a goal or something. So it has become a difficult problem, I think, for Xabi Alonso. And I don't think he has the ability to deal with them, because we cannot give you 3 years, 2 years to build a project. This is Real Madrid. We just came off the back of a very terrible season. We want redemption. And I don't see that coming with Xabi Alonso. I don't see that. And I don't know what we're going to do, but I don't see that coming. I just feel sad for him, because it's going to be difficult, man, to keep his job till January. I don't think so. And I don't think he should be here till January. But some players did show up today, and like I said, Rodrigo was good. Bellingham was amazing in the midfield, and surprisingly, Ceballos also played well today. But it's just collectively we fell short, man. We just fell short. We couldn't defend. Rudiger was horrible. Decisions he made. Carreras was brilliant. I think Asensio tried his best, but I think the pace of the game affected him. I think Chao was great. Sorry. I think Courtois, aside from the mistake he made, he was exceptional for us. He did a lot of saves. And from Vinicius Junior, I didn't think he had his best game. I think Rodrigo was better in this game than Vinicius Junior, because he made a lot of bad decisions. He could have done better in finishing positions. That's why I thought if Kylian Mbappe was in this game, we didn't lose, man. And I felt honestly that we could win, because I think we had chances to bury this game, especially in that first half. We had chances. We only could convert one. And in the second half, two later on, like 70 minutes or so, from then we had great chances to equalize this game and do more for ourselves. But it's been disappointing for the past month or so. One win in like 7 games. It's too much, man. I don't think he can handle this team anymore. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure you like this video and subscribe if you find this content valuable. So let's see what's gonna happen, man, with Xabi Alonso and his future at this club.